Just announced today, Bryce Mitchell pulling out with, he said it was a back injury. Dana White said it was a back injury. In steps Diego Lopes against Movsar Evloev, the undefeated Russian. And Diego Lopes coming in here 21-5. There's no odds out, unfortunately, at the moment because it just got announced. But Diego Lopes fought on the Contender Series against Anderson Brito. That was in 2021. He lost that and then fought after that in Fury FC, lost a split decision there, and then got a couple wins in Fury FC and Lux Fight League. And he's stepping in here against Movsar Evloev, who in all actuality will probably be close to minus 1,000, considering the circumstances. 4 or 5 days notice against an undefeated Russian who is a minus 200 some favorite against Bryce Mitchell, who was a ranked opponent. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to pick Diego Lopes, you got some real stones, but Movsar Evloev, there's some holes that you could look at, and it's mostly on the feet. Like, he's going to have some great wrestling. He gets a ton of takedowns. I think he averages 4.83 takedowns per 15 minutes. He racks them up. He's actually a solid striker, but he can leave himself open a little bit on the feet. He's been cracked a couple times. Nothing too bad. Obviously undefeated. And Diego Lopes has got some good submissions, though. And if he does take him down, could see some fluke shit happen. Got 11 submission wins on his record. He's a pure finisher, Diego Lopes is. He's only got 2 wins by decision. Got a lot of fights under his record, but yeah, I'm a realist. I'm going to go with Movsar Evloev. What about you?
Yeah, I'm on the same side. He should win this. But yeah, the one slither of hope, if you're on Diego's side, is that submission game. I mean, like you said, 11 subs on his record. In that Dana White's Contender Series fight, I think he had how many sub attempts? At least 3.
Yeah.
He was taken down, quite a bit, but he's always looking for him, and he is slick with him. So that's like the one thing. It's like if Movsar does leave his neck out there or gets his back taken trying to wrestle or anything like that, like it's super, it gets a little sketchy there for a couple minutes. And we already know he's going to be a massive favorite. So betting wise, not even a parlay piece to me. This guy's going to be a huge favorite and just too much risk for the reward. But I mean, you look at Movsar's record, and he beat Dan Ige, took him down 9 times, beat Hakeem Dawodu, took him down 9 times. I mean, the dude can straight up wrestle. He's strong too. His striking's coming along. I'd say his offensive striking is a lot better than his defensive striking. Like you said, he kind of leaves himself out there to get hit. But at the end of the day, in this fight, I just don't think he's going to have to worry about any of that on the feet. I think his big concern is going to be when it goes to the ground, just staying safe, landing ground and pound, and doing his thing. Like, he's going to win this fight how he wins every fight, grind it out, steal every single round, and get the unanimous decision. And you look at his 6 UFC fights, he's won every single one by decision. So, and his 6-fight win streak, but he's not a big finisher, and split decision against Nick Lentz. So, yeah, man, I think he should get this win. He should get it easy, but there could be a couple moments in this fight where you're betting on Diego, you got your fingers crossed, and it could get a little dicey. But yeah, give me Movsar for the pick.
Yeah, he fought off some nasty submission attempts by Nick Lentz.
Mm-hmm.
Officially, Nick Lentz put up 2, but like he was fishing for that the entire night in that fight. So, yeah, what do you think? By decision? He's probably not going to finish him, eh?
You would think, but man, the UFC is so weird. And like you look at last week with Quinlan and Trey Waters. Those guys in their combined professional careers had never won a decision. It's been all finishes, and they go to decision. So,
yeah.
If you do think Movsar is going to finish a fight, it would be a fight like this, in my opinion. A guy who, maybe gets tired as the fight goes on, and you just wrestle the hell out of him so long that he just kind of gives up at some point. So, I think it's either by decision or you could play him like 3rd round TKO maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Diego Lopes has only been finished once, and that was he's been finished twice by TKO. And Movsar, out of his 16 wins, only 3 of them come by TKO. So, yeah, you're looking for something crazy. I mean, if it's good enough, like the price on Evloev inside the distance or something like that, probably might have to take a stab, just considering the circumstances, and everything.